Welcome back, guys. YouTube is back in full swing. As you've seen, haven't stopped since the show. Constant uploads, giving back to all of you guys. So you've got to give back to me now with, firstly, clicking subscribe button, making sure that you like the video and comment below on anything you want me to cover and do in the future. Guys, we've got the performance fuel. I actually have orange and mango here, but I wanted to show you the tub here of this beauty, which is Berry Burst. It's definitely one of the wicked flavors that we have when it comes to carbohydrates. Now, the importance of carbohydrates within your intra-workout nutrition is huge, especially in prep. I do find I have a lot more energy, and my recovery is substantially better when I do have carbohydrates in play intra-workout. So post-workout nutrition is where you should always prioritize majority of your carbohydrate intake when it comes to your training nutrition. I am personally not a fan of stable calories, so the same calories across the day. Simple reason being, guys, the calorie demand that is required if you train hard is huge. For me, the variance between a training day and rest day is around 800 calories. That is what my body needs, and that still keeps me in a surplus on a rest day. So as you can imagine, guys, if I was to eat the same calories daily, I would be either eating in a massive surplus on rest day or massively under eating on training day, which would not allow me to have productive training sessions or adequate training recovery, which is the key to building max muscle tissue. Write it down. Now, I do have a new package come from Hardbody, code Kuba, if you want to get yours. I do not even know what has come, but we are going to check it out and see before I actually train. We've got a bum bag. Here we go. Love it. Definitely happy with that one. What else do we have here? I know that Meg has her care package in the car already. Oh, we've got another one. Here we go. 2 different types. Love it. Pretty handy. So that will definitely be handy and come into play. And then what do we have here? I think these are actually knee wraps, grey knee wraps, hard body. Guys, if you're powerlifting, these are extremely good quality. We've got some knee sleeves, I believe. Yep, knee sleeves in green, which do look pretty good. I mean, green is definitely not one of my favorite colors, but these are actually pretty cool. And I do have some little bits there that go on the keys. If you order enough stuff from Hardbody, guys, you will get some pretty cool shit. We do have some elbow wraps as well. So, guys, if you need any elbow wraps, knee sleeves, knee wraps, even little bags like this now, make sure you get on Hardbody, code Kuba10. Sorry, code Kuba with Hardbody, code Kuba10. All things trade by JP. Let me just take a mandatory picture. Beautiful. Right, put this away now into the nitty-gritty of the session. We do have my client over today, Ben. He is an Ifbb pro. He will be making his pro debut next year. So right now we are currently going through a bit of a pre-prep diet phase, then into his off-season and then transition to prep, where we will be probably gunning for back end of next year or September time-ish. That will be the plan of action. Anyway, but again, these timelines may change depending on not just the athlete, but depending on the progress that we make. So I always set structure and a timeline for all of my athletes. And then it's something I truly believe in and it's something I set out for myself. A timeline, a well-constructed timeline gives you a vision for the year. It gives you small goals that you know you can work towards, but it also gives you structure and a clear path that's going to take you towards your goals and your show. Setting up an off-season and a contest prep timeline is essential. It puts the pieces together, it allows you to set a plan and structure in place, and then it allows you to execute with no guesswork and a proper vision. If you ever find yourself feeling lost, you may simply need to construct yourself a timeline that takes into consideration all phases. For example, my current timeline is my off-season recovery phase into my push-up, pre-prep and a prep. This gives me a clear path and a vision towards my next show, which is end of next year. Write it down, set your timelines, and make sure you tick off all of your fucking goals. Right guys, put this away now. I've got my intra, I'm ready to go. I've had my pumpage, I've had my coffee. Today's session guys, 2 sets of machine lateral, 1 set of low incline Smith, 2 working sets on incline Atlantis press, 1 dip, 2 working sets on the pec deck, 2 behind the back lateral sets, and then 2 working sets on tricep. 12 working sets total. Volume is low, but I am currently in a recovery phase. The reason why my training volume is low post-show is because I am not just looking to recover post-show, I am looking to create a runway for progression into my off-season. Post-show recovery is all about prepping your body for growth. Your priority is recovering, staying lean, adhering to your plan, setting up your training execution, training exercise selection, volume parameters that you will carry into your off-season. Make sure that you set that phase up in a fashion that will allow you to build everything up. So you're always better off starting low and building up from there. And that applies for absolutely everything you do in bodybuilding. Write it down. Squeeze in. Breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. Arms straight, let your shoulders retract, push through. Push through harder, push through harder. You want full protraction, come down, that's it. Come down, and now push all the way through, hard. That's better. Get it. Beautiful. Think fist down and out. Down and reach out. Let's go. If you're working with your left arm, body weight in your left leg. One thing you'll notice, you have more stability that way, and you actually have more power. You stay more locked in that position. So transfer all of your body weight onto that working side, and you'll feel so much more locked in, so much more powerful. Even if you get 2 more percent, that 2 more percent might mean an extra rep. An extra rep, guess what? More fucking muscle, right? Let's get it. When you're warming up, as the weight gets heavier, I want you to progressively do less reps and reps. So now we've done a set of 10, set of 6, 7 now. Next warm-up set will just be a single. Let's get it. This way, you just save so much more energy. For your top working set, I want you fully focused, fully ready, but also all the power and oomph is there, yeah? Let's go. People say going higher will get your traps involved, but you cannot do a lateral raise without your traps being involved because your traps stabilize your shoulder. So your traps have to work regardless. So if you go higher, and yes, your traps might work an extra percent, but you also challenge your delt, that extra 2%, guess what, it's worth it. So sometimes more range of motion is better. I don't agree with it on everything, but on a lateral raise, I do think slightly more range is going to...
So you don't agree with Nick Walker?
No, that's a little bit too much. No. Nick, I love you, you know that, but we can all agree to disagree on some bits, right? The biggest real challenge is this. So you don't really need to come across too much. I think trying to come across too much, like once your arm travels past here, there's nothing there. It's just sensation. Sensation doesn't really do anything. It's more so tension that you're looking for. And the most tension you get is in this range here.
you don't rate, say on a cable, leaning more and then getting more range loaded?
No, because you don't actually get more range if you lean more. If you lean more and your cable's elevated, you basically just change the resistance profile back to shortened range, because the moment arm's different then. So essentially, if you set your cable up higher and you want it heavier in the stretch, you lean forward like this, guess what? It's not heavy in the stretch anymore. So you kind of make a different movement out of it. You don't really get more from it. So think about this, right? Like once your arm's here, you can't stretch your delt any more than this. So trying to lean or mess about with it just doesn't serve a purpose.
There's not
trying
any
to
more
come
value.
across.
There's
No,
not any more value past.
no. It's just more sensation, which sensation feels good, but it's like sitting at home and wanking all day or doing press-ups. Like it feels good. You'll get a good pump doing press-ups, but guess what? It's not going to compare to fucking benching 3-4 plates, is it? Now, off-season week 2, second week post-show. So you'll notice I never ever take any reps past failure anyway, but right now is the time to recover and build up the momentum from the off-season. So if anything, I am still doing hard reps, but I am leaving a rep or two away from what I could actually grind out. A couple of reasons. One, I've tore my bicep on stage. 2, my blood work before the show, which you have seen, was amazing, pretty great, right? All things considering. But my CK, which is pretty much the damage to your muscle and connective tissue, was like 8,000. That is a huge indication that, guess what? You probably are running yourself into the ground. And that could have been the reason why I potentially got the tear from just posing. So be mindful of that. Know when to push and know when to pull back. Right down. Let's go, strong set. Make them perfect. Nice, control and power up. Beautiful. Easy. Don't let the weight touch. Keep the tension on. And reach out. Nice. Let's get it. Come on. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's it. Yes, sir. Focus. Good man. Beautiful. Nice. No double dipping, come on. Keep them tidy. Drive up. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Leave it there. Good work. Here we fucking go. Beautiful. Okay. 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 None of that, none of that, none of that, none of that, none of that. Good set. Just one single set. 5-10 reps. We're not really pretty exhausting, right? But I don't really care what anyone says from like the science-based crowd, where they claim like sensation doesn't really matter, because when I press, I can literally press from a tricep on all of the presses, even machines that converge, right? So it only makes sense to do a little bit of something before you actually go into presses that allows you to just have a little bit more connection to your chest, right? So just one set here before we start loading up the Smith, yeah? Let's get it. Beautiful forearms. That's what I like to see. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get it. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Like my CK is like 9,000. So that's your muscle damage, and that's not just muscle, that is your connective tissue as well. So I think that's why I had a bit of a pop. So the time and the place where you push, my volume is always lower. It's because that way it's like post-show, like I don't really eat off plan either, because, and there's arguments back and forth, right? The reason why I don't is because 10 weeks post-show, I'm really hungry for one, which is great, but my glutes are still in. So that gives me the runway then to be able to off-season for like 30 fucking weeks. The reason why people cut off-season short is just getting too fat too quick.
Do it right, it's like a nice linear fashion, isn't it?
It's
like conditioning stage with growth, but then like if you fuck it post
mate.
like just eat like a cut, it's like a spike, like positive trend, and then you just take
but
off.
it's a positive trend for 8 weeks. The way I explain it, it's like I rebound for 30 weeks because I don't lose that sensitivity. And it's hard, yeah, it sucks dick, like it's harder than prep itself. But if you can master it, the progress you'll make will be fucking incredible. Post-show 101. If you want to be a bitch, eat. If you don't want to be a bitch, eat to what you need, not what you want to eat. So, pretty simple, guys. Eat to your needs, not your appetite. If I was to eat to my appetite, I'd be fucking 320 pounds. On both sets, on the lateral, I was able to do the same reps, the same weight. First set was probably 2-3 reps away from failure. Second set, probably a couple of reps away from failure. But imagine this, right? I can grow post-show training like this. So what happens then is, when I increase the food, when I increase my intensity, I then have my food, my supplementation, also extra sets. So I'm layering everything on. So the runway for progression I'm creating is huge.
So you have runway.
Exactly. Leave runway for progression, guys. Don't get greedy. And the thing is, it's all common sense as well. It's not like I'm speaking fucking gibberish. It's literally common sense when you think about it.
Yeah, but common sense isn't so common.
No. The problem is, it all boils down to patience and people not having patience, unfortunately. Everybody wants everything now. Guess what? Nothing fucking good comes from that. Just mistakes. Perfect. I promise you, I put sleeves on, single ply, any ply. It's fucking moving. Eventually, I do put sleeves on, but then I think to myself, and I always look back, when do I always make the best progress with the least connective tissue fuckery? No sleeves, just go bare. If something hurts, it's your tendon, right? And something hurts and it's not your muscle, where is the tension? Is it on the muscle? If you're lifting a load and it's literally on your elbow or knee. Like, if it's just your knee or elbow that you're feeling, like sensation to a degree does play a role, because if the tension isn't on the muscle, you're not gonna feel it there. So, it's a trade-off, innit? I get it, some people need it for like safety, and if someone like had an injury, I get it, yeah? But you had no elbow injuries, no fucking knee injuries, nothing major. Fuck that. Naked. What are you going to work with?
What's the rep?
6 to 10.
2 sets?
1. Yep.
What do you rather do? Do you rather overshoot the reps?
I'd rather you undershoot the weight.
Yeah.
And just...
I get too many reps.
Yeah. But I think if you shoot for like perfect reps, you probably hit 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. So, if you feel like that was super easy and you can get more than 8, go heavier. So maybe 3 and a 15. Okay, this time we go time. Here we go. It's nice and tidy, nice and tidy. Here we go. Yeah, I won't be taking any risk. Not yet, give me fucking 3 weeks. Okay, 3. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Perfect reps. Pelvis tucked in, core braced. Core braced. Big boy press work. Come on. And power. Beautiful. Good. Come on. Good. Good. Come on, work. Head back, chest up, come on. Let's go. Up. Yes. That's going to be a bit of a grinder now. It's going to be a bit of a grinder, but that's all good. Your bar, your bar, your bar. Come on. That is a true 0 reps in the tank. Racket. Racket, racket, racket. Reps like this, when you hit that sticky point, especially on Smith, just leave it there. Because let's say if we're doing 2 sets here now, you would have completely blown your load now on the total working set, and then you're fucked. So when it comes to pressure standpoint, right, if you're looking to progress your session each time, you are going to get to a point where you hit that sticking block, and that's the reps that impact that progression as a whole. It's not a great rep, epic rep, but if you do hit that sticky point, better off just fucking racking it than fighting it. Okay? It's hard mentally to do it, but once you do it and have that self-control in your sets, each week the progression will be huge. And before you know it, you're pressing fucking 4.5 plates. And before you know it, when you're pressing 4.5 plates, guess what? Your fucking chest, your shoulders, and your fucking triceps is fucking hanging. Next week, I'm not going to aim to progress my weight or reps. I'm just going to take it again, just make it super easy. Guess what? Week after that's going to happen. I'll probably get an extra rep or 2. By the time it's week 10 of my off season, I'm doing fucking 4 plates for 8-9 reps. Yeah. So it's like everything you do now, especially as we come out of this diet phase, I want you to think of that long-term progress and just building everything up. Because that's what we're doing now, we're priming you for that growth. Right now is not the time where I want you to necessarily chase progression. Right now is the time where we solidify numbers and set your baseline that you're going to work on and work from into your off season, yeah?
What is up, guys? A lot of you have been asking about upper lower training programs, so I have got a massive treat for you guys. Very soon I will be launching our brand new upper lower training for max hypertrophy. This is going to be a program designed for you to explore upper lower training and maximize your gains with the best frequency and extra volume parameters that you should all be following to maximize your gains. Keep your eyes peeled, more coming soon with the date of the launch. If you want to get involved, guys, make sure you follow along and stay tuned.
That's better. Way better. Two plates bottom, 2 plates top more. So 4 plates top, 4 plates bottom. Let's get it. 2 sets. 2 sets same weight, but all we'll do, top set on this, might be a bit light for you, you'll probably get 10 reps, easy. So just take what you can. Second set, we'll do same weight, but all we'll do, we'll take 20 off the middle, 20 off the bottom peg, 20 on top. So weight will be pretty much the same, but it will be heavier here, drops off more, yeah. Which is perfect, really, for what we need.
Okay, here we fucking go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Make it hard, come on. Chest up, that's it. Up, good. Strong, strong, strong. Up. Good. Up. Yeah. Good. And drive. There's another, come on, there's another. And drive. Yes, sir. Good man. Beautiful set. Next set, just get your grip a little bit higher. Just get a bit more range. Just a touch. Now, second set, same reps. That's your goal now, yeah? That was the perfect set. Now, same reps. Initially it'll feel quite light, but you're gonna have to rep 3 and 4.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah.
So just stay with it. Okay. Yes, sir. That's better. Yes, sir. All fucking day. Yes. Strong. Beautiful reps. Stunning. Come on. Yes. Stay tight. Come on, Ben. Come on. Nice. Keep your breathing, keep your breathing. Don't sharp exhale. Keep your breathing. Yes. At least one more, confident. Power. Like a spring, drive hard. That's the rep. You good, you good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. It's like, on this, the best thing is it's like, because the resistance now is actually, it almost feels like you're getting assisted reps. Because you have a sticky point, as soon as you get past this point here, it comes up, doesn't it?
It matches. It matches where you're strong and where you're weak.
Exactly.
Balancing out perfect.
So can you see now, with the reps that we did, sets that we did, Smith is very, very even. That's why you got stuck here, right? On here, you don't get stuck in that place because that's where the weight drops off. So it drops off exactly at the point now where you would normally lose it, and you just keep going. So
those extra reps you wouldn't otherwise get.
Exactly.
You get an extra value.
Extra fucking value always. Write that down.
Warming up.
Just one touch. Just get a feel of it. That's it. Leave it there. Stay with the working set. What people do instead is they retract, and you cannot retract without shoulder elevation. As soon as you do that, guess what? This is not really doing much. So we want exactly what you did there, which is literally just chest up, shoulders down. That's it. Perfect. That's why it's got a massive chest. Easy. Game time. Yeah, I feel better. I mean, it's only, what, fucking 2 weeks post-show, so I'm not really going to be flying yet. But my sleep last night was excellent. And mood's good, waking up, feeling good. I mean, I wasn't really hungry in prep. I'm more hungry now, obviously, that's standard. But it's all part of parcel. Like this phase, for me, is like where I actually thrive a lot because I feel like this is the part, and this is the portion where most people can't do it. They can't stick to it. And I can. So it's almost like a chip on my shoulder when I go into this phase where it's like, the harder it gets, the better it fucking feels for me.
There's no feeling of like lost in that, because a lot of people feel lost.
Don't feel lost, man, because I've got a full plan set out. Like, plan is clear. This is now setting up my entire off season. So this phase now is more important than the prep itself. People forget that. It's what you do now that sets up your entire 6 months after the show. And if you set it well, you could literally be gaining for the next 6-10 months, which is my plan. Fucking beautiful. That is a big old fucking chest. Let's go. Let's blow it up. Come on. Come on. All day. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Nice. None of that. Come on. Focus straight back in. Drive it across and straight back in. Across. And straight back in now. That's it. That's it. Back in, back in, back into the stretch. One more clean rep. Take it as far as it goes. That's it. And back in now to the stretch. Good work. That's it. Leave it there. Try not to, you've got a bad habit of doing that on the laterals in here. You get to the shorten range, but you can't go no more, and then you go like a bit of a double dip.
What do you put your bicep tear on the stage down to?
Few things. Trained too hard in that peak week. I was like full send. So I wasn't really recovered enough. I should have backed off the way I normally would, or should
You
have.
just get a bit too carried away.
Yeah.
Because you're an experienced guy, so why would you go fucking mental in heat week?
Mentality, mate. It's like, right, so I'll give you an example, right? This prep was fucking so easy, I was looking for ways to make it harder.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't feel right.
I'd never do cardio. I don't need to do cardio because I'm super, super fit, right? But I do my steps every day religiously, right? No matter what. As much as people argue steps don't count, steps don't make you fit, they fucking do, because my resting heart rate is 56 when I weigh 270 pounds. So it fucking clearly works. I was doing a portion of my steps on treadmill. I always do 5 kilometers an hour, flat. No incline, no need, right? So all of a sudden, what I started doing is just creeping incline up. Incline. So instead of doing 20 minutes that I normally do with posing, I started doing 40 minutes treadmill on a 5% incline, and then posing. So I just fucking, withered myself away a little bit. But it's like, it's all the shit that I tell clients not to do. Like Joe, for example, Joe Gann. Like, I pulled his steps back from like 10 weeks out. I should have done the same thing because my rate of loss was quite high without the adjustments. So at that point, I should have already been pulling back and just let the rate of loss continue. Another thing was like, just stupid little mistakes, man. With training, with the setup, I pulled a test down about 6 weeks out. And when I assess my pictures, because like after a show, I do a full review and I break everything down because I've got everything saved. Like I make notes of everything. I look at the pictures, I've got pictures saved. Right, what happened here? What could I have done better? And I break everything down. I should have never lowered my tests. I should have made the adjustments that I made. But these adjustments that I made were just emotional errors from my side. Do you know what I'm saying? Emotional errors I don't make with others. But again, it's valuable lessons for what I know I cannot do myself, but also what not to do with other people. And this is what I think, do you know, when you're coaching yourself, but you're also competing yourself, you'll stand out as a coach because you will have the ability to assess things deeper than someone who doesn't understand how it feels and hasn't really done it enough times and isn't doing it as well. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Write it down.
Thumb or finger?
Finger length.
Yeah.
Just stay upright.
Yeah.
I don't want you to overstretch.
Leg back or leg like that.
Whatever feels better for you, as long as you don't touch the floor. Yeah. Now, I don't want you to overstretch. Come down to about 90 degrees or just under. Because I do want to keep this as a proper compound movement. With this, if you come down too deep, I don't think you get much more merit. So see what I mentioned with like the ranges of motion?
A lot of risk though.
Some movements are just not worth the trade-off.
Yeah, the risk in
So
that.
full control, get the depth, and then fucking power up.
What are you doing torso-wise? Are you exaggerating the lean forward, or are you trying to stay
Comfortable, strong position.
Yeah.
So nothing excessive, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not trying to bias anything, just
No.
wherever you move the best.
No, tricep dip is not an isolation exercise, so you don't really want to bias anything to that degree. You go heavy enough, you put 2-3 plates in this plus your body weight, guess fucking what? Your tricep's gonna be fucking huge. And your pecs, and your front delt. So let's use it for what it's for. Fucking tremendous compound exercise. Write it down, motherfuckers. Okay.
See, I've done these for years as well. Another thing that was really good for my chest.
Absolutely.
Filled out the lower chest like fucking
Mate,
crazy.
it's one of the best exercises for low pecs.
You know the first few years I just did Arnold's typical workout.
Yeah, okay.
Flat barbell, incline barbell, dumbbell fly, dips.
But you also have the structure to press. You've got relatively short arms. If you had long arms and a narrow rib cage, you'd have probably tore your pec. But you're quite wide, you've got a thick, deep rib cage. So do you know when you're benching, you're very safe.
Yeah.
So you have the structure to do so, right? If you had structure like that lad there, you would have torn your pec. And guess what? He's tore his pec.
Oh, right, good.
Long arms, thin rib cage. Get it? So some movements will definitely suit you more than others based off your biomechanics and structure. But please guys, don't overthink it. Use common sense. Go into an exercise, if it doesn't feel right, just don't do it. There is no must do exercises. Do exercises that feel good for you, always. There's movements where you can be a little bit faster, right, for the range of motion. Then there's movements where I want you to specifically be a bit more cautious with the control and the eccentric. This is one of the movements where I want you to be more cautious. Let's go.
I've fucking done those sessions. I'm fucking fucked.
Let's go.
Trying to do one rep. How long?
Stunning. Nice. These are the fucking reps, money reps. Let's go. Beautiful.
But you need a hand that's strong. And a hand that's strong when it's really easy. Because it's alright.
Come on.
But what happens when that barbell moves in your hand and it gets in your fingers?
Drive.
Now, my fingers have never held that straight away.
Drive.
There's a problem for me as well.
One more. Easy. Well done.
So everything we're doing,
Take your time. Good. Good set.
everything's moving, slightly awkward, and all my back work as well now, straps around for everything. So
Good set. Easy. The reason why we do these at the end, specifically with a cable in line with his hip, is because when the cable is higher, in line with the hand, as you abduct your hand out to the side and move away from the cable, the resistance drops off. So it's heaviest when the cable is in line with your fist. And as you raise your hand away from it, the tension drops off. 2 working sets here, and then I will have 2 working sets on tricep. Ben, because his tricep is work in progress, he will have 3. And then we are going to look at Ben, because I do want to see what it looks like in flesh. And then hopefully I'll get to catch up with him in person at least once a month. If not, if he can make it down more frequently, that'd be great. Powerful concentric. Come on.
Both going in the same direction.
Come on, drive. Work.
I got no reason
Work.
to worry. Oh yeah. I know you love me.
Come on, work. Well done. One more. I'll leave it there, well done. What's that? Drive back. Yes, sir. Hard contraction. Hard contraction. Good. Hard contraction. Drive. One more. Just come back into a stretch. Drive it down as far as it goes. Yep. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Italia. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3, up. Back down into a stretch, focus in the stretch position. Drive. Yeah. Back down, back down, back down, back down. Focus in the stretch position. Yes, up. Good work, that's it, back in. Don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Ulsa, bro, ulsa.
So probably gonna have to work out a way to try and hit them. Because in the front double, they actually look all right. For that spread. This higher, chest up, proud. Yeah, that. Yeah. Side tricep. Side tricep. That looks fucking, yeah, you look thick on that. You look thick but also shape, yeah, I like that.
Because you bring that meat at the back.
Yeah, yeah, it looks fucking juicy. I want to aim to try and be as big as possible, you know what I mean? Yeah, awesome. Right guys, beautiful session. Wrap up, home time, food's eaten. Ben has posed. Lifts have been taken, progression has been taken. Successful session all in. Home time, let's get it. See you at home.